Hello everybody, welcome back to Cook to Inspire, where we cook new, old and interesting recipes that inspire you to cook. So today, having looked through my recipe books, I found a really interesting recipe, a recipe that I've never seen cooked before, and the recipe comes from the region of Burma. The pronunciation for this recipe is Wetha Hin Lei. That's Wetha Hin Lei. That's certainly the way I'm reading it, which translates to pork curry with mango. Now, again, this is a recipe that's including a fruit, not something that I would cook when looking at recipes, and not something I would probably choose on a menu. Again, I've never seen this on a restaurant menu. Then again, I've never been to a Burmese restaurant, but sounds really interesting. So again, I'll go through the ingredients that are required for this recipe and going through the stages of how we prepare and cook this meal. So without further ado, let's get to it. For this recipe, you will need 2 medium onions diced, 3 garlic cloves chopped, 1.5 inches of root ginger chopped, a tablespoon of chili powder, a tablespoon of turmeric, 2 fluid ounces of sesame oil, 2 pounds of cubed lean pork, a tablespoon of tamarind, a tablespoon of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of mango pickle, some fresh mango, and some coriander. And so I've added the 2 medium onions, the 3 cloves of garlic, and the 1.5 inches of root ginger to my blender, and we're going to blend this to a smooth paste. Okay, and what we want to do is get that to a smooth paste consistency, which we have there. Now I'm going to transfer this to a bowl. Leave this out the way for now. What we're going to do now is we're going to add our turmeric and chili powder. The turmeric and chili powder. And we're just going to give this a good stir through. Making sure all the chili powder and turmeric is incorporated with the onions, garlic and the ginger. And we end up with this really nice paste. Okay, we're now going to add our sesame oil to the pan. Turn that heat on. Just going to warm that oil through. We're going to add our spice mix to this oil. We're going to fry for about 5 minutes. Just make sure we get all of that. Okay, just give that a stir around in the oil. Just want to warm this through for about 5 minutes. Okay, now that this is been stir frying for 5 minutes, we're now going to add our pork. Just make sure all the pork is incorporated. And we want to keep cooking this now for about another half an hour like this until all the pork is nicely browned. We're just going to stir fry it like this now until the pork gets browned all over. Then we're going to cover it and simmer it for about half an hour. Keep an eye on your pork, just turning it from time to time, just to ensure that the pork gets browned all over. Some fantastic smells coming off this pan. It's quite a dry consistency. There's no fluids that we're adding just yet, but we're just making sure that the pork gets browned all over and is covered in this spice mixture. This recipe actually calls for large chunks of lean pork, so it will take some time just to make sure that it's browned all over. But once it has browned, then we're going to cover it and just let this simmer in this spice mixture just to take on all the flavours. Just another couple of minutes, I think. Okay, so that's our meat nice and browned. What we need to do now is just cover it and simmer it for 30 minutes. Heat's turned down to low. We'll leave that to simmer and then we will come back and see how it's getting on. Okay, so our pork is now coming up to 30 minutes simmering. Have a quick look. Oh yes, it's coming along nicely. We're now going to add the rest of our ingredients and then we're going to let this simmer for another hour until the pork has come tender. So first of all, the tamarind. This is the tablespoon of tamarind which I've just mixed with 2 fluid ounces of boiling water. Come in. Our lemon juice. And our mango pickle. Apparently the mango pickle is a really important ingredient for this recipe. You can buy it at local stores. Just give that all a mix through. You can see now that the mixture's loosened up quite a lot with the tamarind and the lemon juice. I'm just going to bring this back up to a simmer. I am at this point, I'm just going to taste for seasoning. Perfect. I would just add just a little bit of salt. And just a couple of grating of fresh pepper, just to give it that background. Mix that all through. Okay, we're now going to cover this and let this simmer for another hour. Then we'll check on it. We're just wanting to get the pork cooked so it's nice and tender. So we'll come back in an hour and have another look. Okay, so we're now coming up to an hour where the pork has been simmering a way to make the meat nice and tender. So we're going to have a look now. So that looks like it's the pork is cooked right the way through, become nice and tender. I can see the pork starting to break up. The sauce is quite thick. I have added about 2 fluid ounces of boiled water to just to loosen it up. I looked at it from time to time as it was cooking, and the sauce had gone really thick. In the recipe, it's saying that the sauce, curry sauce, should be thick, and I think this is about the right consistency. So we're now ready to plate up. We'll bring our dish over. I'm not quite sure how they would serve this or what they would put it into, but I'm going off what I think would be best. And that is our beautiful pork mango curry. Just a couple of things that we need to do now. We need to add some coriander. And we also need to add some fresh mango, which I've just diced up. I'll just spoon this over. And the mango, in the recipe, it says it gives it a real refreshing taste. This is one whole mango that I've used. And there we have it, our lovely pork mango curry. So let's go and try it. So welcome back to our pork with mango curry. We're now going to try it and see what we think. Again, I've just done this with a small bowl of plain boiled rice. It looks really nice. The pork has been cooked so that it's really, really tender. You can smell the sesame oil, the garlic, the ginger, the tamarind all coming out. And obviously that mango pickle has made a big difference to this ingredient as well. You can really, really taste that mango pickle. It has a lovely, refreshing taste to it. The pork is cooked beautifully. It's lovely and tender. As soon as you bite it, it just breaks apart. You can feel the background heat of the chili, and the turmeric is giving it a lovely color as well. Tastes really, really nice. There's a citrusy taste as well from the lemon juice that we put in. You can taste that citrus coming through right at as a back note as you're eating it. You get that lemony, acidic taste. Really nice. And with the mango as well, pull a piece of this mango. In fact, what I'll do is I'll just spoon some of this onto the rice and get some of that beautiful curry sauce as well to go on there. The consistency of it, it's quite thick, but it's lovely. What's happening with that is that because of the sauce, it's so thick, it's clinging to the pork, so you get that full flavour as you're eating. And as you can see, the pork just breaks away. It's absolutely beautiful. And then the mango with it, you get that lovely, refreshing taste. There's background heat though with the chili powder as well. Goes really nice with plain boiled rice. That's really, really nice. Really nice. That's definitely something that I would order. It's not overly spicy. It's got a lovely background taste with that mango pickle. And you get this almost like a fruity taste to a curry, but not overly fruity. It's just really, really, really nice. So much so, it's difficult to stop eating it. I love it with the mango. The mango makes so much of a difference. So, my thoughts. I think that's a lovely curry. Again, it's a Burmese curry, not something I've tried before, not something I've ever seen before. It does take quite a while to cook with obviously the simmering, but that's purely to get the pork nice and tender. And once that meat is tenderized, and I think it's because you cut it into such large, cubes that it does take that time to tenderize that meat, but it gives it a fantastic flavor. Pork curry again is not something that I would really order, and again something with mango, fresh mango, is again something that I probably wouldn't look at, but I have to say it's really, really nice. So another interesting meal that we've managed to find in our recipe books. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope that you enjoy cooking this meal for yourself and for your family and friends. If you've enjoyed this video, if I could ask you to please like and subscribe, as it really helps my channel out. And again, if you think of a recipe that you find is really interesting that you would like me to cook, then please put it in the comments. I'll gladly look at it, and if I think it's a meal that would be interesting for the rest of the viewers, then I will certainly go ahead and cooking it. So, thank you for watching. Remember, cook to inspire yourself and everybody else that you cook for. Until next time, see you again. Bye.